In the Vybz Kartel case, Vybz Kartel did exactly what the Jamaican judicial system should have done in the first place. He used the law to win his freedom.
That's right.
They used authority, ego, and might to prosecute him. And that is why the case backfired.
Dancehall, that's it, people. I don't know the thing, go. You understand? Brand new episode again. You see me, I'm a good spectacles, like, you know what I mean? I'm going to college today. So I don't know, it's going to be a college night tonight. My co-host, what go on? Wake up.
What go on?
Hey, listen, ain't no copying out of my book today. We in school today. It's a college night tonight. You understand?
Glasses, so you got to do all of the readings, brother.
It's a culturistic college night tonight. You understand? Dancehall at seat, you know,
Yes.
all about entertainment.
We're going
I don't know what
to
go.
culture tonight.
Yeah, talk some little more things about what go on in the yard. You understand? And the culture too.
And the culture.
So big up the people and big up the respectable people and the grown folks them out there. Stay tuned and, you know what I mean? Stay being a fan of the show. So tonight gonna be a special night for the fans. You understand?
Yeah.
I'm a co-host.
Yeah.
I don't know where you get that hat, bro.
You know the da-da-da-da? Yeah? Good thing, them.
Yo, I'm telling you about that.
You can't ban my hat, brother. You can't ban my hat,
The root
brother.
schoolmate people, y'all
You
know.
can't find it. You want to ban it, though. You can't ban it.
People, you don't know the thing, go Dancehall at seat. We here again.
At
And a
tonight.
brand new episode, you understand? Tonight, the special guest is one of our brother.
Yeah.
A lot of y'all probably know him on the internet. I mean, talking about the culture, a lot of things were going on in Jamaica. You know what I mean? Send 2 sentences tonight, put 2 parts tonight, make you know what's really going on, how you really feel. Me know him as an entertainer too, so you know it go. I'm a brother from another mother, Dr. Ledd himself.
Ledd. Big up Dr. Ledd, man. Clap up that.
Let me say Dr. Ledd, but I don't know you as Dr. Ledd. Tell
We know
the
man.
people them, tell the people them me really know you. Because they see on the internet
So-
talking now.
So what him know is not the intellectual side. Him know the energetic side, the vibes man, the vibes captain, like them call me, the fire something there. So it started high school. DJ Ledd
Man.
from where I go to Super B HQ and take up records with them throw to them no want.
Bet you didn't know that. Bet you didn't know that producer over there says he's a DJ. No, you never know that, honestly.
and play those things on the mother components. You know them little components so at the school, at the house. And then it so happened that I still go by DJ. And I say, it does sound corny to me. So one night now I'm at the Palm Beach. And we are doing a Friday night thing. Habitat Plaza. Club Continental. Maybe lock down a place to dancers boom, alright.
Yeah.
And we are doing a little Friday night thing and my brethren wife go to him and I say, yo, you can't call him no DJ no more. He gotta be fire. He had so much energy, and that's how the fire ended up on the Ledd.
Oh.
Yeah, that was what, 2007, 2008, there about, yeah.
God, that's what we know him as, Fire Ledd.
Yeah.
Now the internet and the social media know you as Dr. Ledd.
Yeah, the doctor now forwarding around 2015. We start to think on social media now, on Facebook actually name Facts and Opinions. It's a live thing. I'm used to stream them all the time when we have to work and doctor. So it so happened that I go to Japan now. 2015, I think we are go to Japan. And it so happened that when the people from Japan reach out, them just refer to me as doctor. Nobody knows say Fire Ledd. So that's how we just adapt the doctor and put the doctor.
Why was that though? Why?
Because I guess because the my live streams was all about the Dr. Ledd. You understand?
Okay.
That was long before the TikTok and IG. It was Facebook. And I mean to talk about the same thing. But it was a live stream. On my way to work on a Wednesday morning.
What inspired you though? What inspired you to be that outspoken person for changes in the culture?
You have to understand one thing.
Yeah.
Majority of human beings will go with what's popular.
Facts.
Dr. Ledd, no piercing,
Oh, okay.
not one tattoo,
You don't drink either.
no drink either,
No smoke.
no smoke either.
And that energy always there from them time there.
And people think me high when me I perform. But I was raised in a household with a single mother. While we are still the same, everybody's style fit. So it's always good to stand out. You don't really have to fit in, my brother.
Facts.
So sometimes you want to say things and do things that may not sit with the norm. But that's okay. Because those who accept you will accept you for your organic self, for who you be.
True.
You understand? So you're not afraid to step out and do what you think is right based on your internal being.
So it's more of the feeling then. It's more of the feeling and like it's more of the feeling of the culture. He's a Jamaican, so more things that happen in Jamaica, you want to have your 2 cents.
Remember in a episode, COVID teach me one thing. When it comes to living overseas, anything is possible. So don't be surprised if the day come when people go say, hey, all you immigrants in America, you got to revert your citizenship and go back home for 2 years before you can return. Where you're going to go in one place so you can't comfortable. You have to think about all these things. You know. Remember, we never expect COVID to shut down the world.
Facts.
And COVID just came like, bam. You understand? The week before COVID, the 8th of March, 2020, that weekend we did a big show in a Palm Beach with Baby Shamdem. Good event. That very weekend, between the Saturday and the Sunday, I was selling cars, used cars, old cars. I probably sold 5 cars that weekend. And for the next 4 years, I'm going to sell 1. So that's what COVID did. It stagnated the world. It changed the dynamics of everything. So that taught me that anything is possible. So why preserve a place like America and not preserve where is your original roots? You know, come like you come and foreign and forget your people in Jamaica. You know, go home, you know, call nobody, you know, talk to nobody. And then Uncle Sam say, go home. And you have to call Grandma, say, Grandma, I'm sorry, you can't clean the back room. Can I stay in Uncle Phil's room? Yeah, you understand? So you have to make preparation for those things.
Where in Jamaica you from?
You know what I say? I claim Moby because that's where I went to school. That's where I worked. And that's where I lived before I came here. But growing up as a youth, never eat meat, never drink milk, never believe it. More like a Rasta youth. So I'm in the hills of Westmoreland.
But I'm Moby really born though.
Yeah.
But here says something about Cornwall College.
Yeah, that's where I went to school. So, well, I went to 2 high schools.
That's one of the, you the call the #1
high school.
high school in Montego Bay. That basically is the #1 high school in Montego.
Yeah, I remember Cornwall College is all boys, you know.
And
It's all boys.
Yeah?
Yeah, all boys.
Nah, go a
a lot of stars, lot of stars, a lot of athletes,
So
lot of, that's where Dr. Dex went to.
Oh yeah, okay. Remember
So if you know anything about Montego Bay, right? Cornwall College is this red chair, and Mount Alvernia is that cupboard. So it's an all-girls school facing an all-boys school. Exactly across like that.
Yeah.
So
Like a Catholic school.
exactly. So when I was in the 10th grade,
Top school.
my 10th grade classroom was close to the street. So like when my girlfriend and our friends had PE on a Wednesday afternoon, yeah, my friend them skull religious education class. I have a class named RE where you study religions. We skull the class there for the first 30, 40 minutes I got taught to the girls them through the fence. You understand? And then we go back in the class.
So the school them close.
It's literally across the street.
Yeah. It's only a street.
It's literally we walk through Mount Alvernia into Cornwall College. It's like literally across the street.
Yeah.
So what you're studying for, Carla?
Well, when I was in the 10th grade, I played cricket. I'm a cricketer.
Oh yeah, cricketer.
Yeah, so
Okay.
I play under 16, under 19. I'm at grade 10 years. I do 3 subjects. Get me 3 subjects. When I got grade 11, I went into grade 11 with 3. As a sportman, I needed 4 to go to the 6th form. I ended up doing 4 more in the grade 11, so I ended up with 7. Regular CXCs. Then I went to the sixth form program where I did sociology, psychology, management of business, a little economics and stuff like that. You know. But as you know, most of those things don't weigh when you come overseas. So it's there, but it was a good foundation because what I learned in those 2 years was more substantial than what I learned here in 4 years.
So what you like when in Jamaica going to Kartel, like what you want to become? Like
honestly, like
cause the doctor is there, so
yeah, so remember you have doctor of many things.
Yep.
Not a medical doctor. So you have the doctorate degree. That's where I come from, but it doesn't necessarily mean you cut people.
yeah.
You understand? But personally, I've always loved music, bro. I was looking at in my Cornwall College yearbook recently, and when you look at my picture, my ambition was to be a DJ. Thanks to people like DJ Wayne, DJ Liquid, Arif and Cooper, Arif and Boyd, Bones.
Grow up listen to all those hits.
Yes, man, and you know, so music was always in us, bro. Always. All right. We used to beat the desk at school, you know. I was always a Beanie Man fan. Everyone think, yo, Bounty Killer boy, yeah, me and Killer.
You know that me go for
I
ask
was
that one now,
always
cause
a Beanie Man fan. No, for real.
you different Bounty Killer. Like we think you one of Bounty Killer #1 fan.
And I'm gonna get there. But I'm gonna tell you, growing up as a youth, it was always Beanie Man. You remember this? I will do. I remember in the early school, grade 5, grade 6 back then, we used to go on stage with the girls and sing that song for concert. You know, little school concert. I was Beanie Man.
Fear the
Have a little German brethren back home. It used to be snow. It used to be fun. It used to be fun. But I used to beat the desk. I used to rewrite every Beanie Man song into a Clash song. Every Sizzler song into a Clash song. Even General Degree songs into Clash songs. Because back then, everybody has a Bounty Killer, you know, when it come to Clash. But me was a Beanie Man fan, so me I rewrite Beanie Man songs them into a Clash song.
So it become you having so much a strong voice into anything anybody say about Bounty Killer, anything to do with Bounty Killer, you always have a strong voice. So how that transition from Beanie Man to Bounty Killer?
You see, a person is going to be as smart as their experience. So you see, unless you grow and evolve to a certain level of maturity, you don't understand the impact that Bounty Killer has on our culture. You know? Bounty Killer is one of the greatest.
But Beanie Man had impact on the culture too.
Let me finish.
All right.
Bounty Killer is one of the greatest philanthropists Jamaica has ever seen.
Explain the same, because I don't really understand.
Right.
Some of them big words, I don't really too. You understand?
Bounty Killer Rodney Price is a giver.
Beanie Man is a giver too?
I'm talking about stop giving that evidence.
You really understand that. I don't really understand that.
If you listen to 90% of the people who talk about the culture, they tell you that Bounty Killer gave them a hand, a serious hand, spend the money upon them, gave them his contact, forced promoters to work with them, forced
Beanie Man do the same thing too?
I'm not seeing the evidence.
But if he's Beanie Man fan, come on now, man. If he's a Beanie Man fan, you'd be saying the same thing too.
And in the beginning of the interview, I made it clear to you that I am not afraid to stand out. You see morals and values, bro. You see your dignity is all you're gonna die with. You ever see a U-Haul behind a hearse?
Facts.
Have you ever seen a U-Haul behind a hearse?
No.
You never see it yet. When you die, the only thing you take with you is your dignity. So you see all that they has robbed Bounty Killer off. You see all that they thought he did not deserve. You see all them think him not deserve still.
So what them rob Bounty Killer?
A lot.
We don't understand.
A
Like
lot.
what?
Right.
Explain to me now. Because what they me no sure so me see two of them collect the big award in a Bounty.
Why?
Beanie Man, and the two of them get it the same time.
Why? Why did they get it? People like my voice and other people who rebelled when the undeserving got it. I'm sure you saw my video on TikTok. Please.
Yeah, we see it. That's right. That's why we're having this conversation now, because you're
Let me
a
ask-
outspoken person for Bounty Killer.
No, not for Bounty Killer, for rights, for truths and rights and justice.
But a lot of artists go through truths and rights and hard times, and them want somebody to talk
We
with them,
talk
and you
about
don't.
all of them. Who defended Valiant as much as Dr. Ledd? Tell me. Tell me. I can go on the TikTok right now and show you at least 8 videos where the world was bashing Valley, and I was the one who came out and said, leave him alone. Do you remember when the guy in Jamaica, the light-skinned guy, who likes to talk down to entertainers, the people who made his career, and ER, when he tried to treat Joshy like a piece of something that we walk on.
Or which light-skinned guy? That
You remember who went out and defended Joshy? That was me. So you can't, I'm not killer alone, me speak up for
So
me.
you speak out for the rights.
I speak out for, because that's it. Like I just told you, all you're gonna take to your grave is a dignity.
Well, shows like these is to get people to understand what really going on. Because I guarantee you, 95% of fans out there for you
Probably
think
don't know.
he's for Bounty Killer.
Yeah.
So you just sitting records straight. So he's just for the truths and the right of the culture.
I'll ask you a question. Right? Have you noticed the type of artists that are able to travel the world and wave the dancehall and reggae music banner?
The ones that stay in the culture.
No.
Which one?
The ones that cannot sustain the culture.
Ah.
Okay.
You think so? You think it's the other way around?
No.
The one them that cannot sustain the culture?
Yes.
So
them get the chance to fly.
Who
out
is
the
an
road.
example? Who?
All right. Why can't Beanie Man travel? Why can't Popcorn travel? Why can't Bounty Killer travel? And that's only the traveling aspect. That's only the traveling aspect. Okay, let's talk about awards, publicity, platforms, interviews. Why can't we get the Eternals on the shows? Why can't we get the Queen Eye Freakers? Why can't we get the Tanya Stevens? Why do we have to only have Leela Aikale, and why do we have to only have Coffee? Ask yourself these questions. I have 2 girls that I teach them critical thinking from as little as this. Critical thinking.
So you feel like they're like trying to follow an agenda?
You feel like, or is it obvious?
No, I mean, we don't know. I mean, what do you think?
All right.
Your opinion.
So, would you not agree that the international press and the international leaders have an agenda against our music and our culture?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So why do you think everything that the music has been against are the things that they're bringing to the fore? Think about it. Think about it. The real Rasta music where burn Babylon, burn injustice, speak about equal rights.
Culturistic music.
Where are those? You do have Rasta music out there. But what are these music doing for the culture? Bugle. Apex album. Listen to Bugle Apex album. Bugle solid. Why can't you see Bugle on the platforms? You think Bugle album going to get up a Grammy? All if me and you buy it, you probably never hear about him. Am I making sense now?
Yeah.
But
But the culture is the one them that stay in the culture though is the one them that always win the Grammy though.
No. Are you saying that Sizzla hasn't been in the culture?
Yeah, but probably on a Sizzler time yet. What? Probably on a film time yet to win a Grammy.
What are you talking about? Who won the last reggae Grammy?
My name Julian Marley, yeah.
What about the one before that?
What the B? What name? Something with a B, yeah.
I'm not gonna speak down on anyone. I'm not that touch. But I'm gonna ask you, how did the guys who won the last 2 or 3 Grammys more worthy than a Anthony B, than a Chuck Fender, than a Sizzler? And don't tell me about sales, because that's not what it is. The people from the Grammy had come out and said it.
Yeah.
If you're sustaining a culture, you are going to work with what the culture represents. Wrong or am I right?
All right, still. All right.
Everything that the culture is against is what we see in the forefront. All this big Good Morning American, you see Coffee on it. We've never seen Tanya Stevens. One of the greatest that our genre has ever seen. I'm not even talking about Sister Master, I'm talking about the younger people. And we're not saying that these people does not deserve their shine or don't deserve to be successful. I am only saying make the playing field fair. Am I making sense? So when you can look at convicted felons being able to travel and ply their trades, but bounty killer who has no charge.
But I mean, you think really the bounty killer cannot travel? I think it's a work permit issue.
That's what I'm
Him not
saying.
getting the work permit.
Then
He can't travel, but him
that's
don't.
what I'm saying. Ply his trade. You have people who, if they were Americans living in America, they couldn't get a normal job. And they're traveling to America plying their trade in music. So what is stopping Bounty Killer? What is stopping Popcorn? What is stopping Sizzler? Well, Sizzler got it now. What is stopping, let's say, Beanie Man? What's stopping these people? And I said everyone deserves the right to feed their families. I am only saying make it fair.
You feel that they stopping them because of the people, the alphabet people?
That's a part of it. That's a part of it. Another part is this. You, as a Jamaican, I don't think you understand how much you impact this earth. Yo, Jamaica's dominance on this planet Earth is so impactful that they have to dilute it.
I mean, it's crazy though to say though. I mean, Popcorn have a influence on the world too. Same like how Buju have an influence on the world. And
Why can't he be here?
Would you get chance to travel again? So why can't
Busy signal Buju?
Busy get why can't a Popcorn
That's my point.
get
And
to travel?
again,
You think Vybz Kartel would ever
I'm gonna hear your point, but I want to ask you why Popcorn can't get?
again, bro, the people who are standing on certain values,
Gatekeepers?
the people who are standing on certain values. Remember, Jamaica's culture is different. Bro, we are the coolest people in the world. Don't listen to what they Sharp and the rest of them say. Don't listen to them. We are the coolest people. That is why they have to talk about us.
Isn't it strict to go to Canada? Very, very. Isn't it very, very strict to
I
go to
think it's
Canada?
easier than here.
No,
So-
man.
No, I think it's
man.
hard to go to
You can't have a charge
is-
and go to
can't have a
Canada.
charge and
Oh,
go to
charge,
Canada.
you're talking about
So
criminal.
why Popcorn? I think he always in Canada. We always see him in Canada. Why never get a chance for the US?
England, Canada.
Yeah, why you would never get a chance?
You wouldn't believe how big Popcorn is in Canada. I was in Canada one time. I think this was around 2017, and I was way up in a country place called Woodstock, where it's just apple fields, and I heard some Popcorn a beat on me. I said, "Look how it was a big farm. All these guys jam into Popcorn while they pick their apples. Country, redneck country."
He's big. He's
A
big.
Drake tone, a Drake artist.
You
man.
understand?
Because
So-
even one time, a Red Bull was trying to get him to
And again,
Out of the
these
station.
guys deserve all they get. Get what I'm saying? And for me, bro, just as much as I can feed my family pizzle, just as much my daughter need to eat, your son need to eat. Just as much as my kids need back to school, your kids need back to school. So let every man eat. Don't be flippy floppy with people's well-being. Like, you know? And that's all I'm saying.
All right. He's a very outspoken person. And as I said, it's all for the culture. And we're hard rest. We're
It's all
hard
for
rest,
truth
you know what
and
I mean?
rights, man.
Truth and rights.
Yeah, man.
And for we look at Jamaica,
Yeah, man.
there's a horrible shooting that happened like a couple weeks ago in Clarendon.
Clarendon where they
8 people got shot.
Mm.
Right?
Actually, 17 people get shot.
It was 17?
8 dead.
Oh, it's 17 people and 8 died.
8 died. All right,
Let's talk
Pizzle.
a little bit about this. I mean, it's a hard topic to really touch sometimes because, you know, a lot of life.
It's not hard. No,
was
nothing
lost.
that realistic should be hard. You have to face it. That is why I face it and I accept it for what it is.
All right, let's
But
talk
I
a
also
little
have to
bit
think about how to change it.
Because really, that's what I really want to ask.
Who would you blame though? The government?
Who would I blame?
Yeah.
I'm not blaming no one. I can tell you what the situation is. The situation is in Jamaica, in any parish, you have at least 10, 15 high schools turning out 100 students each. So that's at least 2,500 graduates from high school annually. The major cities are Kingston, Montego Bay, Spanish Town. That's it. Savlama is one street. It's a small place. Black River, same thing. Well, small towns. The major cities, Kingston and Montego Bay. Where are we going to find employment for all these youngsters leaving schools with all those subjects that you told them to study hard, make their sacrifices, and pass, and then they'll have a good life? Where are they going to work? It starts there. Now let me continue. When you look at 90% of the communities in Jamaica, I'm not talking about the communities that does not exist as Jamaicans, the uptownies. I'm talking about real Jamaica. The only person that the average young person in Jamaica see as a hero is people doing illicit activities.
As in illegal activity.
Illegal activities. The don, the hustler, the scammer. That's all they see to emulate.
Yeah.
They don't see young people pushing out of college, starting a business. They don't see that. And that's the reality. Am I wrong or am I right?
Okay. Fact, which is fact.
Yeah.
So that's a part of it.
Facts.
Now, so these young people, many of them are not lazy and they are not unwilling to work.
Many of them not dumb either. Most of them can
Many
read
of
and
them
write.
smart.
Yep. Yep.
But they do not have the opportunities at their hands that they can grasp. So, human nature is to survive. So they're going to get to the survival mode by any means. So they're going to hustle. All right. So that's where it starts.
Because basically you have a smart for chop a line, you know.
All right.
Now,
So-
somebody can't chop a line, you know.
No,
I'm telling you, know.
when-
Wrong or right.
Okay.
You have a
It's not
smart.
like you tried something.
No, brother, you have a smart. You
You have
can't.
to smart, man. You have to
Scholar.
you have to
You got
9 to
a smart.
5
These
skill.
little niggas, they
You have to
smart.
be very
bro.
skillful. Your
You know, like
English have
we
to
one
proper.
time back in the days, oh, look at hustling hand to hand. Bro, you gotta go on the internet, you gotta be doing a whole bunch of
You have to-
numbers,
You have to
typing
skip
up.
note, you have to find people, place, and
So much things you
name
gotta
and
do.
date.
So these little niggas, they smart for it. You right, like, you
So-
right.
So these kids, these kids are
They
great.
need something to do.
Okay, so watch this now. That's where the classism and the disparity in terms of growth and distribution of wealth and opportunity starts, you know, from the school. Am I making sense?
Yes.
So you grow up in Jamaica now, right? And the average citizen in Jamaica that works for the government, doctors, they're good. Let's talk about the nurses. Let's talk about the police officers, the soldiers, the firefighters. They cannot afford a meaningful life. And any country that makes it difficult for its people to own a decent home and feed their families and protect their families will be a failure.
So is that because the people in the higher ups that's supposed to be handing that money down to these certain people is not giving it to them? And they
It's
keep it
not
for
a matter
themselves?
of handing down. No one wants handing down.
So why the police and the firefighters can't get the money that they deserve?
Because in Jamaica, bro, the people who are here wants to stay here and keep you here. Because the moment you level up, they can no longer oppress you. Am I making sense?
Yeah.
So, when a person in Jamaica makes money through illicit means, they need protection. Not only do they need protection, they are following the lead of the upper heads. That lead is called dominance. So to gain that dominance, they arm themselves. And when they arm themselves, they form groups, networks, organizations that we call gangs. Now, the community consists of 500 people. You have 10 little businesses, 10 taxi operators, 10 professionals who work, 50 people who work. The next 400 has to be on the side of the criminals while they live off of those who are having the business and working. Because the community have to survive and the dons are taking care of those communities. And who have the arms? The gangs. Who have the power? The gangs. Who can intimidate who? The gang intimidates the citizens. Am I correct? So it boils down to that. So, remember, you know, if a person knows, if your child goes to school and takes home an E on her report card, and you hug her and say, okay, Apple, let's go buy chocolate and let's go buy ice cream, you set a new standard.
Facts.
E's are now acceptable at home, so they don't have to study hard. It's the same thing in Jamaica. If you know you can kill 5 and on the corner and go a court and bust the case and walk out and witness disappear and You gonna do it. That's the problem we're having. You gotta do it.
All right. Because, I mean, it's 8 life lost.
Yeah.
I mean, the government's, the bro got forward out what the Prime Minister say. Strong war against criminals.
We hear
What do you
that.
think
We hear that.
can be changed with these criminals' activity and the Prime Minister and everything that's going on in Jamaica? What can be a change? What can be the first thing you think of?
Human welfare, human well-being. Bro, everyone, like I told you earlier, deserve the right to a meaningful life. Right? You drive, right? You drive, right? Your car outside, right? I didn't walk here. Did you walk here? You have a home, right? You have electricity, right? You have gas, right? You have a gun in your house, right? Level playing field. As long as there is disparity, you will never have peace.
So you think they should change the way how them issue firearm license?
Not firearm licensing alone. I'm talking about human well-being. Okay, remember, I know there is disparity everywhere, brother. But basic stuff should be accessible to majority of the population. Am I making sense to you?
Facts.
So, you may drive a Corolla and your friend drive a Avalon. It's like a freaking Lexus, but he has a car. You have a Corolla. You're both driving, right? Okay. He may live in an apartment and you buy a house. You pay your rent, he pay his mortgage. You still have a home. Am I making sense? When it's back to school, you may buy your child a Converse and he can afford Air Force One and Jordans, but at least your child have a shoe. It's not that way in Jamaica. It's either you can or you cannot. That's where the problem comes in. It's either you're able to or you're totally unable to.
So what the government should do for changes?
All right. It's not just the government.
It's the people.
It's the people. All right.
Citizens of Jamaica.
Most of these superstars that you see rise in Jamaica, they came from rough communities. Right? What majority of these guys do, they move out of the communities and then they come back sometime in the daytime, hang on the street with the guys, drink some rum, burn some weed, and then them gone again. And they buy mansions over there and mansions over there. Why not own a piece of land in your community and build up a project building and rent it cheap to your friends that you grew up with?
But you have dons that do
Nobody not
them
wanna
things.
be here.
You have dons that do them things, and by done them do them something there. The governments take.
Tell me what done in
get
Jamaica have affordable living for rent to his residents in this community.
But hold on, before you go there, so that's another damn job. That's a government job for
It,
provide
it wasn't
affordable living.
it wasn't Akon's job to go back to his village and develop. That's what I am saying. And that is why I go always talk about Bounty Killer, because he thinks like I think.
You think so? Bounty Killer think like how you think?
If Bounty Killer could, he would help the entire Jamaica.
So he's the only artist you think would help?
No.
Oh.
No. The angel would. I know the angel would. Shensia would. Brother, me know a good heart when I see them, you know. I know good hearts when I see them. If you are going to sit and put everything in the hands of the government, we're doomed. Now, the government must provide a mean. Am I making sense? Okay. The government provide you with a barbershop license. Now you can open a shop and hire 2 hairdressers. They provided me, but you have to act on it. That's my point. I'm not saying the government should come and hand out and feed us with food stamps. I'm not saying that. I am saying provide a mean, provide opportunities.
Opportunities.
Yeah.
That's the number one star.
That's the number one problem.
I would agree with that too. Opportunities. True.
That's the number one problem. How you gonna have a country pizzle where a child, and this is from experience, is being turned away from what you, the leaders, say is the key to success, education, because he can't go to school, she can't go to school because they cannot pay a school fee. And it's not that the parents don't want to pay, they don't have a job, they cannot afford to. Those things have changed a bit. But I'm telling you, bro, these are the oppressive situations that Jamaicans are faced with.
So, opportunities, you
Yeah.
say, is number one.
Yeah.
So Jamaica has always been plagued with a lot of human rights issues. Do you think that the people of Jamaica would trust the police force ever?
You know, we grew up on
That will
all
never
the
happen.
problems with the police.
That will never happen.
It would never change. Why do you
That-
think it would never change?
Not in you and I time.
Not in our time?
No. All right. When you go to Walmart right now, if you see a police officer in plain clothes, isn't he armed? Big Glock 22.
Plain clothes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You go to the gym and see them, aren't they armed? When they're taking their kids to the school, aren't they driving their squad car? In countries that are taking these things seriously, police officers stay on duties. They don't clock out. Even when they're not on clock, they're working. Am I making sense?
I would have said the same thing in Jamaica too.
No, it's not like that in Jamaica. You as a police officer living in Norwood right now, you know every gangster up on the road. You work up on the street. When you punch in 8 o'clock, them give you one like a 38 or one Glock 17. And you go walk up St. James and Barnett Street and you can't tell no man to move him foot. Because when 4 p.m. come, they take that gun from you. And you have to go up a gully, go jump in a same taxi with the same criminals them where you try police go on Norwood.
I
How
would
does
say
that
bro,
work?
because if a police off duty, stop finish work, off duty and heading home, on his way home, something happened, him intervene. Well, the police, they will do that.
Intervene with what? Bare hands?
No.
Bare hands?
No, so the police, they say every police return them gun, after return back them gun, them not go home with them gun.
Majority of police officers in Jamaica does not have a keep and carry firearm. Ask
No,
anybody.
That's a law?
No, sir, I don't believe that. I don't believe that.
That's a law?
I don't believe that. What you want to say about that? My friends them out there, what you want to say about that? I believe the police them carry home them firearm.
Some of them have license firearms.
Yeah, license firearm, sir.
Off duty,
Them
them
have-
have license firearms.
Yeah.
Majority of police officers who apply for licensed firearms in Jamaica did not get it, especially under the leadership of the last commissioner of police. I'm not ask you. Not asking you.
So you say if most police that off duty, so them work 6 to 5,
A lot of them are
and them off
unarmed.
is illegal gun them walking with?
They're unarmed, they don't have guns.
So are they unarmed for safety issues due to...
No, they're unarmed because the system does not respect their lives. How can you tell me, my mother's one boy pitney, that hey, you are good enough to join the Jamaica Constabulary and you are competent enough to handle a firearm on behalf of the Jamaica's government, but once you're off our clock, you are not competent enough to have your own?
Me nah say I saw it go still in the doctor let. Me not say
Exactly,
no.
so it go.
Me nah say so. Me nah agree, cause you know them people are gonna see this a morning.
I want
me nah
them-
say,
they
me not
need to
sure.
see it.
Me not sure if I
All
saw
right.
it go.
Okay. I have a police officer friend. Right?
Yeah.
Serious crime fighter. Serious. That man is so disciplined. As tough as we used to be at Cornwall College. Every Friday evening, 6 o'clock, him have to home. No bad boy can walk past him with gun. No bad boy can in a film village and say them bad. None of them. An incident happened. And this man that I know, he's one of the very few police officers I can say this man is not going to do wrong by his country. He was unarmed for months, like a year, and he had to live among the very same criminal he was policing. Unarmed. I cried. Because that's one of the very few real friends I have left. And I cried. Because I'm telling you, I know his personality. I know him as a dignified human being, and his superiors know that too.
I mean, I don't see anywhere in the world police and citizens get along still. It's not only Jamaica.
That's not
still.
true.
We're police.
When you say get along, they won't have the best relationship. But in America, police and citizens get along because if you see something, you're going to tell the cop. Am I wrong?
Right.
Sometimes people like
Right.
But in Jamaica,
Right.
The informal leaders, the dons and the gangs, they are more dominant than the formal leaders. So the police officer have more respect for the don than he has for his superintendent. Because the don, if he rates that officer, is going to look out for that officer more than the superior. Me not ask you. A don in Jamaica, a street man in Jamaica right now, will value his police friend right now more than the superintendent or the commissioner of police value him as a worker. Not asking you. Why do you think all them artists DJ about them police friend every day? Why? Why? Me not call a name, but your favorite artist think about for him police friend them every day? Why? Why?
People, Dr. Ledd. So I go on college with it. For the culture.
You think that what? No, go on. Oh, you think that bro guy's gonna win the next upcoming election?
That is not for me to decide.
But do you think he's gonna win?
To be honest with you, I don't know who's gonna win.
What party you support?
I do not.
I'm gonna ask. What party you support? You support a party now.
I have never voted in Jamaica.
But you support a party.
And under this current condition that I've seen over the past decade or two, I will not vote.
You don't support no party?
No.
Ever?
I support policies.
All right.
Policies.
Hold on.
Not parties.
Okay, listen. So for over 30 years, Jamaica has been struggling with high debt and low growth. But on April the 15th this year, the World Bank stated that Jamaica's economy has revived itself. Do you think that the beginning, the Jamaica is starting to get better now?
What part of the economy? Are you talking about uptown? I gotta be uptown. Because where I am from,
there's nothing being
my
revived?
grandparents carried waters on their head. My parents did. I did. And if my kids go there, they're going to do the same thing.
You see, I'm
so where is the development?
But watch this now. Yeah, but watch this now. Me have to agree, said Jamaica economy out to start get look better. Reason why?
Why?
Because you can take 2 hours now drive from town go Mobile.
I'm not. All right. Okay. All right.
So why is it? We have 3 airport now.
Why is it?
Not 2.
Why is it? And you have a point. But why is it that all these significant development that you just mentioned has nothing to do with Jamaica leadership? Them not do nothing.
Well, it's under Jamaica leadership right now. So
Who
bro
did
God.
it?
Bro God.
Who did?
Bro God.
Bro God did what?
He control the country now.
Who owned the airports?
Well,
who owned the
you have
airport?
investment. Investors. You have investors.
The Chinaman them own the
You have
airport
investors,
too?
but them
The
can't
Chinese
own
own the
nothing in
airport?
Jamaica.
Who controls the airport?
They got investors, but them can't own nothing in Jamaica.
Who controls the airport?
Bro God. Who control it?
Bro
Who
God
control the
and who?
airport?
Somebody else saying bro God.
Then you had educate them and tell them what
Tell you now. Who want to know?
Jamaica does not control the airport.
Who control the
Who
airport?
International agencies.
As in?
Guys from Mexico. Who control all the big hotels? International agencies.
Yes, but
Who
it's still
No,
on the
it's
Jamaican side. It then come like
it's
you live
on-
in America,
it is
you buy a house, you still don't own it. Because at any time the government can do so.
The only thing that Jamaica owns,
So it's the same thing.
the only thing that Jamaica owns that can bring revenue are the courts and the jails. We don't own the ports.
So you feel like if they lock up more people, the economy will get better? Like they own the jail.
No. But I'm saying that's the only thing they own. That is why you say they want to lock up everybody. Because then things say that's the only income. That's the only income generator Jamaica is running on right now.
You think so? I'm to the tourist. I'm the tourist.
Where in Jamaica? Yes, Jamaica only thing that tourism. Where?
Then the Jamaican own the tourist board.
Where in Jamaica do you see Jamaicans own anything that is tourism? Other than the taxi driver and Juta man, them tell me.
They said the hotel them
Who owns them?
Jamaica lands they are Jamaica, so most of Jamaica own
Those
it.
monies, those profits never stay in Jamaica.
You think so? You
I
think
know
Brogan is
so.
that stupid? Telling
I
all
know
these
so.
people from all these countries coming to Jamaica and just
Majority of-
invest and leave back with all the money?
Would you work at a call center in a Florida? Yes or no?
Yes.
For how much?
20 and up.
How much an hour?
Okay, 20 and up.
How much are these guys getting paid in the car center?
Salary.
$5.
Salary. They're getting salary.
Cents per minute. $2.50, $2.20 a minute.
5 was good.
Exactly.
Good.
And
Yeah, but when we are pay $3,000 for rent over here, they must pay $500.
you know,
So it's a
Pay a
big
dollar
difference.
50.
There's a big difference.
They pay
You see what I'm saying?
They pay $500 to live where, Pizzle?
Uptown.
Where?
Uptown.
Where uptown?
Uptown. They have some
Where
good place.
uptown?
$500.
Where
500
uptown?
US.
When around good place.
5,000, enough money, man. I think
Listen, 500 US, you can live uptown.
Where uptown? In what?
Nice place, man.
Apartment? Oakland?
Nice one, like a nice condo. Or a nice gated community.
Well, if you can't be killer, near $500, I want to see that. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, but you know what? You can't go live like a star. Them and
That's what I'm
everybody else
saying.
live like
You
a star.
said uptown, me. Oakland are basic, you know. Oakland is right there, basic. Oakland is basic. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's basic. What you need to do Pizzle, is connect more with the people in my yard and talk to them. And when you go there, spend time with them.
a piece of tourists when you go to Jamaica.
Come on, just
Carry him round.
Me know.
Yeah, man, and gated community and them something. I don't roll with the in the
And don't get me wrong, like,
gangster part and those stuff. I don't really do those stuff.
you see what I'm talking about?
I stay on the good side.
And that is why the diaspora is turning its taste in the opposite direction where Jamaica is concerned. You hear what you just said? Imagine you go to Jamaica as a Jamaican citizen and you are afraid to traverse the land of your birth. Explain that.
I'm afraid to.
That's what I'm saying. Why? Why?
Because with all the news show is the violence. So
Because all there is violence.
No, and all there is.
Show me the positive.
No, man, I will positive in that
So
Jamaica.
where?
Man. Yeah, I know.
Where?
I only
What? Then tell me the positive, Pizzle. I'm waiting for it.
I will live a positive place.
All right.
Positive
What's
in
the
that
positive?
Jamaica, man.
Oh, Bounty Killer and Beanie Man got the order. This that's the positive. Because the country cried and rebelled when they did not get it years ago, and the undeserving people has been receiving it. That's what you're talking about.
There's no positive now going on Jamaica.
I didn't say no positive. I was saying what is there to televise? What is there to publicize?
Nothing at all in there Jamaica to publicize.
I didn't
right
say
now.
nothing, but I'm asking you what. You tell me. What.
Everybody in a foreign, the first place they want to go on vacation is Jamaica. You know?
And that is why I told you earlier on in the interview that we do not even understand how impactful we are. We are the most impactful nation. You know, see that? But the only people who does not benefit from that is us. All right. I went to a popular hotel chain in Jamaica. Popular hotel chain. Popular. And workers there told me they've been working for 3 months without pay.
In Jamaica?
In Jamaica. All-inclusive hotel. Where one family like my family are pay 10 grand a week. And you have workers there who are working without pay. Bro, again, all they get is a drive from the town center to the job and one back. That's it. That's it. That is it. So don't feel as though it is all smooth sailing for Jamaicans, bro. Whatever you're seeing on your TV and on your social media is what the fancy ones want to send. I'm talking about the real grassroots hard-working Jamaicans who are there on TikTok as the top and rose. I'm talking about the people who actually work.
Because you have hard-working people that live good in Jamaica.
Yes, you do. You do.
That live real good
You do. You do.
in Jamaica.
You do. But what percentage?
Yeah.
Let's
That's
talk about
fact,
the
though.
disparity.
It's the percentage of it. Yeah.
Look, when I talk these things about Jamaica, you know, and because I love the place, you know, you wouldn't understand.
Do you think Mark Golden should relinquish his dual citizenship with Jamaica, even though technically it's still a member of the
British
Commonwealth?
Whatever the Constitution say, or the requirements to sit in the seat, you have to do it. It's that simple. It's that simple. Whatever the Constitution requires of a Prime Minister, if it's not met, hold a seat, brother. It's that simple.
So then.
So he has a choice. If you want the office, you do what the Constitution requires. If not, you move on.
What about people criticize the musician them for the dub plates, for the politician them? What do you think about that?
Let me ask you a question. You know about Reggae Sumfest?
Yeah.
Time Reggae Sumfest close off.
Morning.
You see what go on Unholy Festival there?
Mm.
What go on? Lockdown and fight and popcorn get charged, right?
Mm.
Did you know that there is a actual permit that permits events in Jamaica to go until the time like Reggae Sumfest and Rebel Salute? There is a permit. You know that, right? However, the public education around these things, non-existent.
Yeah, but the boss of entertainment was at one of Popcorn show them the one that they turn off, right? What's her name?
It don't make a difference. Public education is key.
Yeah, Bob's they one of the show them the show where them turn off for Popcorn.
All right.
And she's the boss of entertainment. So
But she does not provide the public information that Popcorn would have needed. And she probably don't even know that Popcorn don't know that. In order to get the permit that the Sumfest and all these guys get, you must go to the tourist board. It is there, but it has to go to the tourist board. And this is in the laws of Jamaica. Ask any superintendent of police you know, or any lawyer you know at Jamaica. It exists.
so there's only a few persons can get that.
No. You can get it, but you have to know how to get it.
Basically, a one and few persons we still keep shooting till the morning.
Exactly, because it's called
And everybody can do that.
It's called public education. How do you open a bank account in Jamaica? You don't know. There is no public education around it. None. None.
Are these public information though, like where people can go there and
It
see for
should
themselves?
be. It should be. It should be. All right. Pull up any bank that come right now on your phone, any bank you choose, and it's gonna tell you what are the requirements to establish a checking account or a credit card, business account or personal.
Yeah, but how you gonna pull up the tourist board to know?
That's what I'm saying. These things should be out there where the public can access this information. Google. Am I making sense to you? Google. Google, pistol. Public, anything that is important to the nation should have access to it.
So why doesn't a normal Jamaican that wanna get up and keep a show and spend his money can go and get that license or the permit to finish?
The same reason why, if you and I have an argument and you tell me, say, boy, I'm going to kill you and drive your car over me, you are being charged with manslaughter. But if I take this cup and knock you in the head and you die, I'm charged with murder. The laws were enacted for the rich. Back in the days, only rich man in Jamaica drive cars. So if they kill you with their cars, it's called manslaughter. But if you hit a man with a rock stone or a piece of stick, a murder. Because you're a poor boy. That's why. And I can go into the newer laws and it's the same thing. Nothing changes. Until today in Jamaica, if you have your farm right now, and again, this is real. If you have your farm in Jamaica right now, and a donkey comes into your farm, you can shoot it. If a dog comes into your farm, you can shoot it. If a goat comes into your farm, you can shoot it. I dare you shoot a cow.
Why you can't shoot?
I dare you shoot a cattle. You have to impound it. That's the law. Because when those laws were enacted, only the rich owned cattle.
Dancehall at seed. Dr. Ledd.
When those laws were enacted, only the rich owned cattle. And that law is there until today. Have you ever heard? No people are getting burnt, so we can't get charged for murder once in a while. It's called manslaughter. But if you accidentally punch a neighbor, murder.
Vybz Kartel is now a free man. You think it's wise for him to stay in Jamaica?
First, what's your thoughts on it? What's your thoughts on Vybz Kartel is a free man now? What's your entire
Kartel's
thoughts
a
on it?
free man.
Were you one of them that was like, okay, he's getting out of prison or
I did not contemplate that. Never.
Yeah.
Never contemplated it. But Kartel is a free man.
You didn't put on your two bandana and...
No.
No.
But Kartel is a free man. And I personally think we should allow him to bask in his freedom.
But how you feel about it? You feel same shit afraid?
If I feel he should free,
Yeah.
I am not here to judge him.
Okay,
Oh,
that's
no,
like,
no,
I'm
no,
talking
no,
about
no.
free in Jamaica. You think he should stay in Jamaica?
He's a Jamaican citizen. Why not? He should be able to roam he should be able to live in his nation, his land of his birth, and traverse the nation and live a meaningful life like any other Jamaican. Why not? At this point in time, the deceased, right? The person they got charged for, their family, the guys who got released are not their enemies. Their enemy is the state. Let me break that down. If you value justice for my family, you're going to make sure that you prosecute my relative's case in an effective way so it cannot be overturned
Facts.
when a conviction is being placed
Facts.
or ruled. You understand? In the Vybz Kartel case, Vybz Kartel did exactly what the Jamaican judicial system should have done in the first place. He used the law to win his freedom.
Which is right.
They used authority, ego, and might to prosecute him. And that is why the case backfired.
He's a free man. December the 31st.
He's a free man.
December the 31st. What do you think about? Because, we all growing up watching these big stage shows.
Yeah.
When we hear about close to Christmas to the end of the year, the one show we can remember. What show is that?
I don't know.
From December, hold on. From December the 25th to the 26th, we've grown up. What show you can remember?
I know about Garden Party. That's what I go to.
What?
Call him name, no man.
Sting.
Yeah, what about Sting?
Sting.
What about it?
December the 31st, Kartel, I keep him sure.
That's
What do you
Kartel's,
think about the two
that's
shows?
Kartel's prerogative.
You think the two show them should keep in the same month, the same time? It's end of year.
They both have the right. They both can obtain permits. They both have the means. They both keep their shows.
You think Jamaican people going to support both shows? You think
Well, that's their prerogative.
The culture people them going to
People have a choice. People have a choice where they want to go. It's that simple.
There's no problem. You don't think there's no problem of him keeping the show the 31st?
You can't have a problem with a person doing what he wants to do in a free state.
You think Sting shouldn't stay off this year and
Again,
Block off
that's
this year.
their prerogative. If they feel as though, hey, I want to do, hey, when there's a Home Depot, there's a Lowe's across the street. Where there's a Burger King, there's a McDonald's.
you remember this was done before? I think one time Kartel keep him sure while I think it was
Close
2010.
range, yeah.
So
2010.
let me ask you a question now. Right?
I think that was the start of it.
Let me ask you a question. You play music. I have an event over here I'm playing. So because an event is over here, you're not going to take book around the corner? Aren't you working?
Well, that's different.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
It's not. It's business. It's just on a higher scale. One is doing promotion, one is an entertainer. We're both entertainers. I am booked to perform over here, and you get booked across the street, and you're going to say you're not showing up? You have kids to feed, what you're going to do? Say no? It all boils down to business. It all boils down to business. Now, if either party decide that, hey, you know what, man, for my conscience or for my moral values, I will do something different, that's on them. But they also have the right to do what they wish.
I think Kartel gonna be on top of the chain again like one time, like Black in the days. You think Kartel gonna be on top of the chain like one time?
If you ask me, Kartel is right now at the top of the chain.
Right now?
Right now.
So bigger than Kartel right now.
All right. When you go on your social media, it's all old Kartels to see people having as their music.
That's right.
Remember, mine up is if you see the change that all of us have been asking for in music, If Kartel right now is willing, he can enact that change tomorrow. Tomorrow. What's the biggest problem we have in music right now? Beats, right? And the sound. Kartel can change the sound tomorrow. Tomorrow. All he has to do, get a couple beats that have actual drum and bass. Drum and bass. And sync on them and the music change again.
International wise, you think America would ever see him again?
Nothing is impossible. We see convicted people come back to America, so what's the difference with him?
Right, no, he's not a convicted.
And as of now, he's not convicted.
Yeah, he wasn't been convicted.
He's not. So, and these are the things I talked about earlier. I believe the playing ground should be level. You know? It should be level.
Do you think that the Jamaicans in the United States of America should rally behind Kamala for the next election?
Yeah.
When you say rally behind her, what do you mean?
As
Have her
in,
back.
like, just because
Have her back, why?
because she's West Indian.
Just because she's West Indian?
That's one of the reasons we'd say.
Yeah, that's one of the
And I think-
reasons that most of them will say.
The only reason that I would support any politician worldwide, is if his policies, his morals, and his values are in alignment with mine and my desire for my people.
You don't think Kamala desire and desire is for our people?
I haven't explored her policies.
Or you haven't followed that side yet?
So whenever I familiarize myself with what she has in her manifesto, what she plans to bring to the table, then I can speak on that. But as for me, I will not say Kamala Harris just because she's Jamaican.
Do you vote? Do you vote?
I'm voting.
What party you vote for? You know I'm gonna ask. You know I'm gonna ask.
He has on his MAGA hat.
I'm
He has on
gonna
his
ask.
MAGA hat, bro.
I'm gonna ask. I'm gonna
No,
ask.
but hold on. I voted for policies that never came through.
What policy is that now?
Student loan forgiveness.
But it came true.
When?
Huh,
Where and when?
I can tell it come true.
Where and when?
Because
Where and when?
a lot of students doesn't owe salary anymore.
Where and when?
Couple years ago, like 2-3 years ago. I can tell you that.
That got shut down, brother.
No, I could tell you that.
Well, I wasn't one of them.
Oh yeah. Oh, you haven't get the farm. They haven't sent you the farm. Well, it's out for real.
Send
And
me-
I can witness on that. I
Send
can
me the
testify
farm,
on
because
that.
I don't know anyone who had those such benefits.
I can testify on that.
Send me the farm.
Yes, man. a lot of kids doesn't own
Yeah, but
salary.
where politics is concerned, never you vote based off of likes or preference or familiarity. Always.
Well, who don't want a different still? Not to say likes, preference are. I mean, who don't really want a change of a female
I
to
don't-
run the country?
I
Who
don't
would
care if
like
it's a male or a female. I won't say no.
Would
other
like a
sex,
change,
That's
Tim.
all I know.
would like a change? Because I guarantee you, 95% of male that living in the country right now that live with a female, I would say 95% of them know that the female run things, wrong or right.
When you say run things, what do you mean?
We are talk about.
As the head of the house.
The head of the house,
Why?
and they
when-
control a lot of things.
When did the roles switch? Because I thought the man was the head of the
So
household.
what we're really living in?
I'm living in my
A
world.
lot of females are running things right now.
A lot of,
Understand now. People go to work, bring home him paycheck, give to him wife.
and that's fine.
But a lot of men do that. A lot of men do that.
That's fine. In a traditional home, the women didn't even work. The men went out and brought home all the
woman run the house.
That
The
was
man-
olden days. That was the old days. That was the old
man
days.
is
Ain't no
the
more.
head of the household. Now, if you call the wife the operations manager of the household, I understand.
Okay, all right. Put it as
But
that.
the man
Okay,
is the head of the household.
you too intelligent. You have to
that
go.
is-
Okay,
that
you
is
understand, lad?
Pizzle, that is not okay.
Huh?
You have the CEO, right? Of
Yeah.
the company.
Yeah.
But you don't see him. You don't know him. Your regional manager is your boss. And your boss.
Wouldn't like to give the female them a try now.
Again, I am all for equal rights and justice.
Yeah.
Where opportunities are concerned. Right? I want everyone to enjoy the freedom that I enjoy, the the rights that I enjoy, the privileges that I enjoy, and the justice that I enjoy. Equal rights and justice that the Rastafari themselves from back in ideas. Right?
Right.
No, I don't care if a woman wins or a man wins. As long as their policies, morals, and values are in alignment with mine and what I desire for my people. That's all I'm concerned about.
Pizzle vote through she Jamaican or something.
I don't want, I'm not doing that.
Yeah, that's why Pizzle vote for her.
No, two things. She's a Jamaican and she's a female. Would I love for her
But
change.
what else?
Eh?
But what else?
All
What
the
else?
politicians then do the same thing.
Well,
So it'll be
but what
no
else?
difference. But it's a female, at least I'm being honest, it's a female and she's Jamaican.
She Jamaican.
And
That's
you
why
would
you
want to
don't
change.
vote for her.
Yeah, we would want to change.
But
Every
then
politician
when
do
she
the
write
same
a law, we say lock up all the black people. Then what you gotta do?
What if the next one write the law said deport all black people?
Same thing.
Okay, it's the same thing.
But
So
You're not gonna looking at the book first before you vote for her.
I say, and I preach this to my Jamaicans all the time. All the time. Vote for policies and not parties, not familiarities. Anytime we start looking at policies and who the ones who are actually doing stuff as opposed to who we're used to and who we know and who is supporting us on the streets, we'll see a difference then.
which young artists you rep for right now? Which one of the young artists you rep
Right
for?
now?
Right now. Because he's a DJ.
Like
you
rep
the part-
for?
Yeah, right now.
Rep for? Young artists?
Which one you like? Which one of them you see?
Oh, your favorite artist, your young artist, new.
As much as I don't really know his songs, one of my favorite kid right now is Pablo IG.
Come on, boss.
Everybody talking about that kid, boy.
It's just that.
Everybody talking about that
See,
kid.
Pablo YG is a ninja man. Pablo YG is a bounty killer. Pablo YG is a Vybz Kartel. He is himself. What you see is what you get.
That's it.
What you see. Just listen to him talk. He's just what he is. Full of vibes. Good youth.
Who's your favorite selector?
My selector, DJ Chevy. If you're gonna
Who you
ask,
look up to? Which
you're
one? Yeah,
growing up,
yeah.
You named them already. DJ Wayne and...
no, those are already.
Those are this jockey,
You
bro. We
talk
talking
about
about.
selector.
Yeah.
My selectors was Squingy. People say me emulate Squingy. I am proud to say that's my idol. I use near Winterfresh and Tony Matara.
So who you just say run the place now as a DJ?
Run which place?
Right now.
DJ Kentucky. DJ Kentucky.
Who's DJ Kentucky?
No.
What the hell?
Okay, he don't understand.
Question, bro. Who's DJ Kentucky? Where you from?
Selector.
From where?
Jamaica, bro.
All right.
See, that's what I'm talking about.
Okay.
So what I hope you're not talking about who is the most popular now, you know.
No, man, I said, oh, you think I run the place?
Yeah.
Oh, your opinion.
If you ask me about talent, capabilities, and the person who guaranteed to make a party fun,
Yeah.
DJ Kentucky.
Okay. Can't fight him on that.
And myself.
Yeah. Gotta be good. People, don't get me wrong. You get the, oh, you then said the intellectual side of Dr.
Dr.
Ledd.
Ledd.
Yeah.
But you can't, you don't understand, y'all don't understand the levels this guy's on, bro. Like, you see him in the party and him at work,
Different.
it's a fire links, a mataran, and a boom boom together in a one.
Man.
Just to mention. Crazy vibes. So, and every time when I can look towards him to get the intellectual part, and I can book him for some of the parts. You know what I mean? Him not wrong.
Intellectual.
Him
I know,
not a joke.
We're intellectual on all areas, but you know.
Big up yourself, bro. You're doing crazy things on the internet, you know what I mean? And it's great to you come give you a link and we can hold a reason. You know what I mean? Let the people them
Anytime,
know.
you know, go man.
So,
Anytime.
what's next for you, though?
Yeah,
What's
you
next
got
for you?
going on? What's next
What's
for
next for
Dr.
you?
Ledd?
Dr. Ledd.
Well, as you notice, Paisley hardly see me. Lost
Facts.
my mom last year,
Oh, wow.
and like
yeah.
was a hard blow for me, very hard, and like had to return a whole bunch of money, whole bunch of deposit money, a lot of stuff, and just take a seat, reflect.
Regroup again.
Yeah, you see, if you don't have a certain relationship with your friend, where you know that a friend is a true friend, them are dead and gone, and you're not gonna really understand the meaning of what they for them real friend I feel.
Yeah.
You understand? If you have 3 brothers and you weren't close to them in the past, you're not going to really understand what your other brother got through because they had a relationship with them. So, people who are close with their moms or their parents can understand what.
Yeah.
You understand? And you don't have to explain yourself to people, you know. So, I took a break. I still do work, you know, but meaningful work. Meaningful work. Since I've been to St. Martin 2 times, I have 4 more dates here for the year. You know, have some things in Virginia, Maryland, couple of stuff. But at the end of the day, like I said, I have to really focus on my well-being first.
Fuck.
Emotional well-being.
Fuck.
Because you know, see me in an event and when Chris Martin come on, I drop all the mic and walk off. No, because that's yeah, I'm come from. So
Mama.
yeah, so you want to find yourself at a place where you can actually handle it.
Angle it and
You understand? Yeah. But yeah, man, and as you know, I will always continue to speak on the things that I think will help my people.
You met Bounty Killer before in person?
You know, you wouldn't believe this. I've never met Killer in person. Never.
Bounty Killer.
Never. I'm gonna give you a joke. One night around 2 o'clock, this was 2010, my general called me from Jamaica and I said, yo, Killer want to chat to you. Because he was trying to get some songs for me. So Killer asked him, which song you want? Blackberry Days. So like, Uptown Mondays and did that too, you know. So like, him take the phone. And me there stood with my brethren. And my brethren I say, like him I say, yo. And I say, yo. And I say, oh, Killer. And I say, yo, just make Jamie know what you want and me fix it up. That's it. The man did 13 songs for me, I heard. And a CD. Gave them to my family. My sound is Carib Flex. He called his sound Carib Vibes. My friend brought the CD. Because he never knows so we could have fixed that. And I remember Mixarama. You know about Mixarama. The last Mixarama in West Palm Beach. A voice about a youth named Kibaki. Kibaki. You know, anytime he busts my gun. Huh? Voice that song. And a voice. My family now check Bounty Killer and get a medley for me. And the day of the event, Pizzle, remember now, you know, that was long before other night. You know. So I'm going up against guys now, you know, the shatters and them guys that have enough dub. And I say, yo. And I remember I called my family and I say, yo, BB at the DS. And I say, yo, I want an intro. And him I say, yo, no link Killer now. And him call me back and say, man, they are Sharon Burke, I go down there now. Killer said, no intro, come give me a Pizzle. When we drop that night event, you know, every man call him and say, oh. And then they one dub, me having a one medley.
As you talk about that, what go on up in your place now? What go on up on beach now? What go on up there now? Who are the act selectors up there now? Who are run up there now?
I don't know where now. All I know.
Coming to your place, you know.
All I know.
Them respect you up there.
All I know, whenever I touch a stage, people get their money's worth. That's all I know. And
so you have no really specific DJ around the place.
I can't say who is running what. I know when I touch a stage, whenever I touch a stage, people get their money's worth. That's all I know.
Well, people, Dr. Ledd. G himself. You understand?
Yeah.
I don't know.
When people
Bro.
touch the stage, man. When we touch the stage, man, we get their money's worth, man. You see me?
Well,
So you go.
dancehall, that's it. You know. We need to see it in Fort Lauderdale. We need to see it in Fort Lauderdale more often.
To be
we
honest
need
with
to see
you,
it down here.
in a party, you know. I do not party.
Well, you need to be on some shows down here.
I do. To be honest with you, Pizzo. To be honest with you. You see this southern Florida region, I think is the most corrupted section of this business.
Or somebody down here that
It's just all right. Let me ask you a question. When all these big shows are keep, all these people you see come a man dance gate, who me not pay you going, that's what you talk about. You see them going on gate, kick down gate and bad up no security guard and create no fuss and bust on shot in a parking lot? No.
Because you're bad, you know, me not lie. You're bad.
No, you don't
you're
see
bad.
that.
You're bad.
The last event I did in South Florida in Fort Lauderdale area was Dexter Duff's trilogy tour last year. It was me, Material and Juxifier. Problem none of that. People them know. My mind of Pizzle say, I'm a toot of hand, you know. From them days, you know me until now, me when I only selector, you know who does not walk with cheerleaders. Notice me alone forward the interview. So when you see the forward there, the event is genuine. Me never know say me do pageant or me walk with cheerleaders for. Them think they mash up the business. So now you get to a point where people can't perform without their friends. They got to have their friends around to have that energy. You understand?
I wonder if it's a specific DJ attack.
It's general. It's generally speaking.
Feel like it's a specific DJ attack.
Nah, man. But the cheerleader. You walk with cheerleaders?
Feel like it's a specific DJ.
Nah, sir. No, but you hear the term everywhere you go, right?
Mm-hmm.
You hear the cheerleader term everywhere. Then that's what I'm talking about.
That's we need to see in South Florida. We need to come create up some storm down here. We need to see it. We need to see it on some shows down there.
I want the good shows.
We need to see it on some shows down
I
there.
want the good shows. I just told you. The last show I did was a man who don't even come from Boya. It was Dexter Dobbs' concert.
We're gonna do a champ dancehall at seat.
Yeah, man. West Palm Beach, man.
Dexter Dobbs was the last, his management team was the last people to put me on an event on a payroll down here.
We're gonna keep a champion in action and invite to some selectors dancehall at seat. I think we should do that because a lot of people expecting something like that from us to keep. So I think we should really keep something like that. See how bad a lot of DJs. No, it's not gonna be it's got to be a different segment.
I really think that a lot of them not ready for that. You have to understand in a puzzle.
Do you think you're ready for that? If you should,
I am good. A selector, all right. A selector can come in here and talk about me if they want, and I'll still see them tomorrow and bless them. Me and them good. It's entertainment. But I dare you say something without even calling some of these people's name, and they think you're talking about them. Me I tell you, bro. Go on like you don't know them thing you puzzle, man. So it's hard to have. Remember, you know, it's a small place, so you have rivals, man. We want to fight each other, man. We if a man did what?
But it's dancehall.
No, that's not necessary.
It's dancehall. Sting, one of your favorite shows that we talk about all the time.
My show?
It's a war show.
That's what I'm saying. But you don't see these guys dividing themselves. You get what I say? Yeah, if you understand them thing, the people say music. All right. If you look at events these days, right? When we were growing up, and you see a flyer, the main things on the flyer was the entertainers, the date, and the venue. As a selector, when a promoter push a flyer on my face, I'm looking for three things. I'm looking for the date, the venue, and the entertainers.
Yep.
You get a flyer now, this big with 50 pictures on it, the date tiny, like disclosures. You understand? And then the venue you can hardly see. And then you can't even know who are the entertainers. People go out for entertainment. Now, they have something that they say, oh, support for support. Events will never be nice to support for support.
You have to have fans. You have to have entertainers.
That's what I'm talking about.
You have entertainers and you have fans. I truly believe in how you believe in that statement. I believe in entertainers and fans.
Of course.
I don't believe in support for support.
No.
I don't believe in that.
So let me ask you a question now, right? When you go to Sons, are you doing support for support? What about Igloo? What about BRT? But if your friend keeps something on you with a support for support, though. No, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, all right.
So why is it that these unfair situations only affect people on your level? Your brother and the sister you should be helping. I see them thing at Jamaica, you know? The same thing. I don't see no one saying support for support when some festa keep. The whole Mobia gone, the whole South gone, what you gone?
Yeah, man. With support for support.
But I bet if Kentucky say I keep one
entertainers are entertainers, fans are fans.
And promoters.
If you have promoters, we're promoting and keeping party, that you book your entertainers and you have your fans.
And you're doing event that makes sense, people will show up. Remember in a piece, people go out to have a good time. We do a party with you 2008. I'm talking about what? 16 years ago? And that party is still stuck in my mind.
Yep.
Dancehall, boom!
Yep.
And but then we knew nothing about support for support. It's
all
about
entertainers and fans.
That's it. So you have to understand these things that we are killing our own culture, people. Remember, the big guys, everybody know we are going to buy a ticket for December 31st or December 26th. Are they doing support for support?
No.
But the mobile plane ticket, and Airbnb, and event ticket, and rent a car.
They're not doing support for support. Them going to support somebody.
Exactly what I'm talking. That's how it should be.
Yep.
So if the event makes sense, then people is gonna show up. So I urge the promoters. All right. You see, the thing is now, we do an event in South Florida last year, January. One of the best lineup me ever see in South Florida. At that time, me they on top of my game. It was me, it was Carib Flex, Sir Toxic, Fire Reds, my little fan body and Kid. 4 sound. In a Miglai dance. We set, after me, because Danger Kid did kind of late, Toxic did late. We play for them 2 early round. And me and Reds play and then. Anyhow, at the end of the night, everybody had talked about Carib Flex. You was at Faitland party last year. You was there. You see the fire. You see everything last. No disrespect.
Danger Kid good there now? Good there now?
I don't really know.
Well, we would hope. We would hope he is.
I don't really know, but
prayers out there for Danger Kid people.
And
No,
them
no,
thing-
one of our
all right.
brothers.
See,
You know
that's
I
what
mean?
I'm talking about. These are the sad things that irks me about Jamaica. All right. Why is it that Danger Kid apparently him live in America? All right. If he was an illegal, if he was a criminal in Jamaica, there's a 95% chance he wouldn't have gotten the chance to come here and get a clean police record on a file. Am I wrong or am I right? So why is it that Danger Kid got attacked in Jamaica by hoodlums and he was unable to defend himself? Why? Tell me why, no man. You are in a place where you can't call 911 because they don't have no car, they don't have no jeep. Then go tell us that the one gun where they did the soup, the inspector gone with it. You can't call the police. In most cases, the station is umpteen miles away in the bush. But the criminals, they have access to guns, they have access to cars, and you, the law-abiding citizen, must sit as a prey to them? May I make sense to you? Bro, what happened to Danger could have happened to any one of us. Any one of us.
So you see why I was scared when I go to Jamaica now?
We're not supposed to be. And that is why I keep telling you guys, put away the parties, put away the colors, put away the familiarities, and work on policies. Members of the diaspora should be able to be armed in Jamaica, even if they do not spend majority of their time in Jamaica. A second is your life.
Yeah, but I asked you about that. Like, do they need to change the laws that govern the FLA, the firearms?
Of course. Of course. So why do you think? Again, remember, all these laws in Jamaica were not enacted to benefit the poor. All right. In Jamaica, in order for you to get a gun, you must either work certain amount of money, live in a certain place, have certain bank account balances,
Or own a business?
or
own a
certain
business,
business.
own a
Not only
business.
that, one of the major reasons why people get denied is because of where they live. Where you live is not safe. That's why I don't want a gun.
Which is right. Which is right, Sid. Which is
The
right.
laws were not. If all the requirements I just told you are requirements of the are characteristics of the upper class. Am I wrong or am I right?
Right,
A
right.
safe environment, with a grilled house, a big job with a nice motor car with your name on the title, and a bank account balance that shows that's all upper class people characteristics. The rules and laws in Jamaica were not enacted to benefit the poor.
True.
Sure.
So you feel like they need to rewrite the laws then?
A lot of,
Change a couple of the laws and some of the laws that need to change.
a whole lot of them. A whole lot. All right. You have to remember,
From his a citizen, I think a regular citizen shouldn't be able to
Of
get
course.
a license firearm.
Of
If
course.
you have a clean record.
Of course.
Until you messed up that record, then they take it from you.
Let me ask you a question.
Like America.
Are they stopping the inflow of illegal weapons?
No.
So why are you stopping legal weapons?
The only thing when they come in with is what? 15 years for a gun?
Bro, listen to me good. In Jamaica, you just prove it with the teacher case that no laws don't exist. They breach everything.
Well, I know, but if they want to say 15 years for a gun, so me know we just have a gun, you know. Because we can't get a license gun.
You go and protect yourself.
I go buy one little illegal gun now and I try to protect myself. I'm not killing nobody. But you're going to give me 15 years.
Alright, so let me break that down again. The reason why the lower class does not have access to license fire, and I'm not saying go arm incompetent people.
Fuck.
I am not saying that.
Fuck.
I am saying
Have to go through a process.
exactly competent and qualified individuals, regardless of their address and their income level. Every life is important, brother. So why is your life important over mine? Because your bank account higher?
Yeah, because license gun seems to be a rich thing.
It is.
Jamaica.
It
You
is.
see
It is.
to
You have
me,
to. You have
it
to
is.
be on some levels in society to have a
let me
license
ask
gun.
you a
You're
question
right.
now. If you live in a community right now and you work outside of the community and you we're like a street, I say, yo, you don't go on bossy. See you come in at night time, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, you know. Drop a one thing on the ends and make we look out for you at night time you go do it. No, then call it done. But them
But you
very,
need that protection, so
of
you're gonna do
course.
it.
But them very same people who are calling you done does not have the measures in place to protect you as a businessman. And they are denying you your license for your arm. Because of your address. Am I making sense to you? Yeah. So, do you think Florida, not Florida, do you think South Florida, the tri-county, let's say Dade, Miami, Dade, Broward, and Palm Beach, do we have more people than Jamaica?
Probably.
Not probably.
You think we do?
We do.
Of course.
We do.
Just from West Palm to
Brother.
Palm Beach County.
from
Yes,
Palm
we
Beach,
do.
Palm Beach County to
Yes, we do.
Broward County have more than 1 million people.
Yes, we do.
Jamaica population of what? 3 million?
3.5 maybe. Let me ask you a question.
So think about Miami population.
These 3 counties, do we have more guns in these 3 counties than 10 Jamaica combined?
Of course.
Why is it that Jamaica's murder rate is higher than us every year?
Everybody not armed, everybody can protect themselves.
That's what I'm saying. It's basic. You can't tell this to the Prime Minister. You can't tell this to FLA. You can't tell this to Minister Chang. You can't tell this to nobody. And it's
Everybody can
obvious.
protect themselves.
Bro,
You can look at statistics in America too. Because even in the state them, where gun hard to get, where it's illegal for you, you can't even get a license to get a gun.
yeah.
Them state they have high crime rate.
Yes.
Yeah.
New York,
Yes.
But the state them with them allow you to have the gun then.
no crime rate.
No
All
crime.
right. Then if God is not important, why you and your upper class friends have one? Even though you have Hawkeye, you have Brinks, you have King Alarm, you have all these guys patrolling your neighborhoods with shotguns while you sleep. And you have some dog big so you feed chicken back where poor people can't afford. But you still need a gun in your house. With all these means, you have cameras, fence. You hear my mind? You're qualified for the gun because you have cameras and you have fence and you have dogs and you have security guards. And you get your gun. But the person who don't have no fence and who can afford chicken back for himself, much as in dog, for their life not important.
If you make it even easier
Come
for you
on,
own a
man.
shotgun or something. You see
That's what I'm
saying?
saying, bro.
Since you know why you walk man with a gun, make it easier for you own a shotgun to keep it in your house. Then.
Protect yourself. You protect your
Bro.
family.
In Jamaica right now, I would be scared for my wife or my mom or my sister or my aunt to be walking on the street with their handbag or have a nice watch on. They may lose their arm for that watch. They may lose their neck for that pocketbook. If you think you're bad,
It's not that easy. It's not because like people don't them not gonna really just see and just
Why
try
you
like
talking
that
about thief?
because them not gonna really see and because them not really know who you link with. So them not really just see you and
no,
just
so thief
try
and
like that. And in Jamaica, everybody know everybody.
thief a thief.
So that person that come rob you,
Thief a thief.
somebody gonna know him.
But
So
that I mean saying go get catch. Cause who them if you know that if you do not have that connection, them not gonna know say you not know who forgot to fit say who rob you. But I dare you, walk in the Aventura Mall, walk in the Boca Mall and grab one white woman purse. Or one Spanish woman purse.
Ghana man.
If you think you're bad, pull up our car and
It's two
check
different worlds too.
It's
It's a
not two
third
different
world country, and we live in a first world
But
country. This is-
every comparison that
enough things we can't, enough things we can't afford. But enough things we can't afford. Enough.
But everything that our leaders talk about Jamaica that they think they do good, they compare to the big countries. So why you can't compare the fact that you're not protecting your people, bro? If you listen to them now, oh, we have roads like America now. Oh, you see, in some of these countries that you live in, the leaders are chucking people on social media. So, no, I do it in Jamaica too. So, what make? In big countries, then we are arm them legal citizens, why we can't do it too? Come on, no pizzle, man.
Jamaica is not technically advanced like America.
What you talking about? They have the technologies.
Eh?
They have it.
You think so?
They do.
Them on them introduce
They do.
digital currency and them something that were there.
Bro, Jamaica is, again, Jamaica just has to keep certain people poor because it benefits the upper class. That's all it boils down to. That's all it boils down to. They have to hold certain people at ransom because it benefits them. Why do you think them not care about illegal gun? Them not care if me kill you or you kill me. Them not care. They do not care unless it attracts international media. They won't act on it. Like Massacre, that is only reason why you see it attracted such.
Once it reached international media.
Yeah.
They talking about it. They talking
Couple
about
weeks ago when they attacked the
about
Danger Kid, did they put out 25,000 for the shooters? No, they did not. So his life wasn't important because they didn't get the publicity that this one got.
The crazy to say though, like the government, them can pick up somebody like if you go on the internet and say something where it's crazy or pertaining to the politics or pertaining to the government, they can come pick you up just like that. So it's like all this shooting and this, all this shoot, but that's not
There's
it.
no
All
freedom
this-
of speech
all
in
this
Jamaica?
shooting and all these killers. Like, why the government can't find them?
Again,
Like,
and
I don't get it.
And I've spoken on that again. Any leader, if you in your house as the man of the house, and you are abuse the people, them and cuss after them and scream when you drink your rum, and your wife can tell you, say, no, that's not right. You don't deserve to lead the family, there, bro. You need to go somewhere else. So why is it that a prime minister cannot be scrutinized by the people that he leads? Every decision that you make on behalf of the people. But the people can't talk about it. Think about it. Think about it, you know. You know how many people up on camera rob people and thief people and then can't find them all now? But one man cover him face and mention prime minister and him wife and then find him. Stop one like with a blind man. I'm thinking right in front of our eyes, brother. I'm thinking they are reality.
Well, the economy, bro, God, they might take time to build up the economy, but it's like...
Build up what? Build up the upper class?
Enough things are built up, man, yard, man.
Brother, ask Carmen to build up Jamaica.
Eh?
Ask Carmen to build up Jamaica. Most of them houses where you see
I'm
them
not
carry-
host them, but I mean...
So what you talking about? What has the government been doing? The inflow of the money that you see spending with the average people are illicit money. It is not from the formal economy. It is not. Why are we acting blind? The markets and them not majority of the money in the economy is not formal. Illicit funds. Them know that. Them know that. They know that. Do you think that all these people who are driving because their job is paying so well? Or you think that the people who are struggling and their neighbor building a house next to them, these houses are being built because, oh, these guys have, well-paying jobs? No. No. Majority of the money in the economy is not, I'm talking about money for the lower class people, are not what the government put in place for them. They have to be walking around the government to make their money.
They might live good, though.
And that's fine. They need to live good. I'm all for everyone happy.
Yeah, man.
But I'm
Big up to
saying,
the youths them in
don't tell me
Jamaica,
about
the
no
youth, the
government
trying
and the
ones,
economy,
them.
brother, because them not see it. I don't see it. I do not see it. Bro, we just had a hurricane. And 4 weeks after the hurricane. Where, look on Jamaica, the next day them back to normal, and trick you. See? And 4 weeks after, many communities still doesn't have electricity. Because JPS refused to trim the light poles, the branches from the light poles. And I've spoken about it on social media on several occasions. The monopoly that they are. And who help? Nobody no help. They nobody no help. And when public outcry, we start talking about it on social media, you hear them talk about, oh, they have until August 12. Bro, me have a property at Jamaica, lock up, no use. And my light bill in Jamaica costs more than my shop in Florida. You want me to say why? If I pay, I'll be paying $30 for my shop light bill. Jamaica, you pay 60 and 70.
My own $75.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm a day in a AC.
Every day. Every day. All that I have operating at my house is a set of camera, that's it. No light. Me a solar light right round. And the light bill is more expensive than the Florida light bill. So what that tell you, brother? You go tell me about economy? Show it to me. Me do this. Me know this.
Bro, God, we need more. We need more for the country. We need more for the culture. We need more.
We are talking to Bro God like one person. We are talking to Jamaica upon a whole where, as him said, you have to vote with knowledge.
Yeah, man.
Who are going to benefit the people around
Of
you.
Of course. Cause
You have big Bro God, you in power yet, but we have to make him know, say, yo, if you not do the work how it for do, we will vote you out. That's it.
And I am not saying that any particular party will do the right thing.
Straight.
I'm not saying that. I am only saying that. What I'm saying is, until you do right based on my personal beliefs, by my expectations, or what I expect from my people, because I'm all for the people. If you notice, most of my work is for the people. There is no selfishness, it's for the people. Everything that I talk about is for the people. It's never about me. It's not even about my family. It's about the people. That's what it means to be a humanitarian, bro. Me now go there a par with you, and me a drink champagne in a club, and you in a corner a sip one Heineken. So why you can't out yourself have fun with me too? So why me and you par every day, and we a go a mall, and me a shop, and me a buy the Louis V, and me a buy the Gucci and the Prada, and me can't say, yo, me buy one cheaper shoes and make Chris get one Air Force. That's called being a humanitarian, bro. So are these people heartless?
Facts. Facts it is.
Heartless.
It is.
And they won't change because that's just who they are. It's called greed. And the more they keep you here, the more they can oppress you, the more they can make off of you. Like this man said, if you have make your money and you can't get a legal gun, you go buy one.
Yep. Because you need to protect yourself.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And if you don't have it, you go buy get 2 youth. I see them thing now, they call you that, now they want to kill you. No, you're under anti-gang. And that's Jamaica. It's designed to oppress.
Paper.
If these people understand how much we love Jamaica and want a better for Jamaica, trust me, they would even criticize what they talk.
Especially we over in the state. Especially we in the state. We love Jamaica so much. I mean, we wouldn't mind. We couldn't leave and come to Jamaica.
Drive down there.
We wouldn't mind there's a road with them. Like how we can drive from Mexico, Canada. We wouldn't mind we couldn't drive to Jamaica. You know how much time we didn't drive to Jamaica. But you don't know. Jamaica, we love you, but we don't have to do better a little bit. We have to do better. We have to do better.
What you want them to do?
We have to do better.
The government needs to do better.
Jamaican people to need to do better.
What them to do?
You see something, you hear something, don't afraid to say something.
And what?
It's not that informer.
And get killed?
And your whole family have to move from the neighborhood.
Yes, and go live where?
All of the house them burned down.
And go live where? Prison face reality, no me G.
True things. Yeah.
Man, alright. 90% of the crimes that you see happen in these garrison communities, the whole community know about them. I'll ask you a question. Have you ever asked yourself, why is it that when a police gets shot, no one protests? Criminal just shoot the police, you know, we're supposed to protect and serve you, you know. I feel security them just shooting, I feel your bodyguard them just shooting, and you can't go there and protest, you know. You cannot. But I dare that very same police to come into the village and shoot the Don who's oppressing you. You have to go out there go protest. It's simple, brother. It's simple. So the informal world is more dominant than the formal world in Jamaica. Think about it. You have more illegal gunmen in Jamaica than legal gunmen. Help me make sense of that.
This is right.
You have less tax-paying businesses in Jamaica than tax-paying business than non-tax-paying business. Think about it. You don't pay tax in your business. When you sell one car, you have to pay Department of Revenue.
Every month.
That is how a country is developed. Revenues. Then if you dey at your house and you're not bringing no money, and your woman buy one chicken and cook half today and half tomorrow, the rest of the week you go hungry, it's called revenues, inflows. Where are the inflows? The airport gone, the wharf them gone, we don't own nothing, the backside gone. Think about it, bro, there is no inflows. So we can't have that infrastructural development. We can't have nothing to move the country forward. Music is the only thing we can move the country forward, and all that never fight. Because I want to select people can get the permits to do event to make sense. Don't be no fool, man. Don't be no fool.
Do you think the music have a good influence or bad influence on the younger generation coming up?
We're not talking about chopping music, because there's a lot of music coming out of Jamaica and all of them.
Well, you know the music we're talking about.
The music should not be the greatest influence in your kid's life. You are supposed to be the influence in your kid's life.
Which is right.
Last night I hear me like a 12
Basically, that's what Kartel said the other day.
You see what I'm talking about?
Basically, that's
Great
exactly what he
minds.
said. That's
If
exactly what he
you
said.
cannot influence your kid, you can't expect your music to influence them. That don't make no sense, bro. It don't make no sense. So, I grew up listening to You're Dead This Time. That's exactly what I'm saying. I grew up seeing Walker, Texas Ranger. You see me go shoot people? So why is it that the visual art that we can see? No, remember we can see the movie, we can see the video game, and them now fight, but they fight the music. When you hear a song, don't care how graphic the artists make it. It is not as obvious as you looking at someone stabbing someone or shooting someone, am I wrong?
Right.
So why is it that we don't fight the video games? Why is it we don't fight the movies? Why is it we don't fight Netflix? Why is it we don't fight Pornhub? But we fight dancehall music and reggae music. That's just dumb. Recently there was something in Jamaica called sexting. You know what that is? It's an app where women, without any verification of who they are, their age or anything, can be sending messages, nude pictures and stuff to men for money. Soliciting stuff. How do you know that these little 12-year-old kids hear about sexting and hungry and want lunch money now go up and get lured by these predators go rape them and kill them? And that was legal in Jamaica. May I make sense to you? You have to know them things there. So as me see it, me jump on the media and say, no, this can't work. Because remember, I raised daughters, brother.
Where you got your most fans? In the state or in the island?
Jamaica.
For real?
Yeah, man. My little daughter always said, Daddy, where do you know all these people from? Is it your motivational videos?
Yeah?
Yeah. The least support I get is from my own area here in South. The least.
You get more support at Jamaica in the islands.
I get more support in Antigua, Trinidad.
Do you talk about issues in different
No.
islands?
No.
Only Jamaica.
But there was Jamaicans over there listening and show them friends, and their friends reach out. I get more support in Trinidad. I have more, when I check my analytics, I have more support in Trinidad than in South Florida.
Okay,
This is home.
It's all about the people, so
All
I
about
mean,
the people.
you think you would take it a notch more and talk about things that goes on in different, or you just would stay in Jamaica?
I wouldn't say just stay in Jamaica, but my heart is Jamaica, bro. My heart is Jamaica. Pizzle, Jamaica sweet, you know?
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
My heart is Jamaica. You know how happy it is for me to go to some villages and see 10 youth apart and each man can ride a bike? That reminds me of foreign. 10 friend apart, 10 friend can buy them one drink. That is the right way. Jamaica sweet. It's just that, like I said, the people who are supposed to enact the changes are all about themselves, bro.
Where's the biggest platform? The Instagram or you have a YouTube channel?
You know, so the YouTube now, remember, you know, business of me is an entrepreneur, is a corporate boy. So it's like, me not really have time. It's like, that's why I don't go.
I see you're big on Facebook, too. Yeah, you're big on Facebook.
Yeah,
TikTok and
You got a lot of followers on Facebook.
Yeah, Facebook and TikTok mainly.
TikTok, I have a lot
know?
of followers, man.
Yeah, so what happened now is that I don't really have the time. If I was going live, I'd be alright doing stuff, but I don't really have the time. Because you have the kids, you have your 9 to 5, you have your side 2 or 3 business you do, so you have to stay active. You don't really have the time to focus on it. If you notice, most of my videos are on the go. It's not by pretense. It's what it is. I have to do them on the go.
Do you motivational speech get you paid?
Honestly, I'm not doing this to be popular. I'm not doing this to buy dinner. I'm not doing this to own a Benz. I'm not doing this to look fancy. I am doing this to enact change and inform the public on the things that the system are hiding away from them.
Yeah, you're doing it from your heart, but
Yeah.
I mean, your fans would want to know if you
Again, I am not doing this
Alright,
any
let me
type
ask
of
the
gear.
question different then. Would you take a booking to do motivational speech?
yeah, good question.
Oh,
Good
if
question.
I would go and talk to people right now, one of my greatest ambitions right now is to go talk in the universities right now. Right now. Right now. So, remember mine up is years ago I worked for an organization, large organization here in South Florida, and I would go to all the career colleges, the community colleges, the high schools, and do financial presentation. Talk to large masses of kids about what it means to have a budget, what budgeting is, what is credit, how important is it, why do you need it, how do you start, how do you build it, what is saving.
I see you dress up in the morning. Your jacket suit and thing.
Yeah.
What kind of work do you do?
Finance.
Finance.
Finance. Banking sector.
Very smart.
But my heart is entrepreneurship. My heart is I'm all for using my hands to create my wealth. You understand? But what I do, I help and touch lives every day, daily.
So what's the next step? What's the next step for Dr. Ledd?
Me, delving in my businesses, doing my businesses, raising my kids, because I can't allow the music to influence me. I have to be their influence. I have to be their hero. I can't have Burna Boy be my daughter's hero. I am her hero. And I have to prove that.
How much kids?
Whole heap.
Oh yeah?
You know, say Emily.
But so whole heap. Yeah.
You know, say Emily. Yeah, man, me have 3 kids, man.
Okay.
I love them.
Blessings.
Yeah, man.
Blessings.
Girls, dad, you know.
Well, hopefully we can see you in one college one of them day. I give the people them, give the kids them some good motivation.
To be honest with you, knowing the system back home, it may be easier
Yeah, here you
for
can
me to
try
go
it
to
here.
Harvard.
Yeah, you can try it here. Try it
Yeah.
here. You can try it
It
here.
may be easier to get into Harvard to do a lecture. Because remember, you know, even if you criticize Trump can't stop you from talking. And Trump,
And maybe you should venture into different
because
culture, different markets, like different culture
many
too.
people say that, but
You know what I mean?
but my heart pizzle.
Because you have a voice. You have a voice.
Yeah, but the man voice up in Jamaica.
People don't really understand, say, remember, you know, I live in both places, Lee.
Martin Luther King is from Jamaica, and his voice wasn't Marcus. My bad. Marcus Garvey was from Jamaica. Marcus, yeah, you did it the other day. You did it the other day. Remember, Marcus Garvey is from Jamaica, and his voice wasn't
Worldwide,
only
I understand.
for Jamaica.
But what I am saying is
The
this:
topic where Marcus Garvey that preached on was
more,
Pan-Africanism.
more universal.
Go home
Exactly.
to Africa.
Yeah.
Go deal with yourself, you have to go home. That
But-
was Marcus Garvey's speech. So anyway, there were black people there. It was natural.
What
Maybe it could be natural for him.
what my passion is, Pizzle, right? Is everything I've been saying all night. You see the same how you can enjoy life here.
You want can go black
Your
woman.
cousin back home should be able to enjoy life. Bro, I go to places like St. Martin. Small place, you know. You want to see them, they're happy. The dollar is a dollar. Everyone drives. Everyone can buy a beer. Everyone, it's different. It's different. And it's so different. It's a small place. Here is Dutch, here is French, and it's one little island. And the people are different. Even the Jamaicans there are different because they see life differently. They all have their nice apartments, they can drive a car, they can hustle, they do their thing. In Jamaica, bro, it's too vastly separated. The economical gaps are too wide. Bro, remember in a pizzle, if you as a man will have it in your heart, you know, if you change your mother life, you know, youth, reach all 40 and 50, you know, your mother still have bend down and blow wood fire and still have use chimney at night time, then think you make her take up gun. If you is a man where want to change your mother life and see your mother get sick and old and have to go wash up out and do it in a tub, and you say, can't buy mother one bathtub with some warm water. Bro, you will stress out, youth. Alright. If you are a man right now and you see your 13-year-old daughter and being abused by some little taxi man or some little weird man because you can't gear lunch money until you make you go kill people, Pizzle. And that is why me I tell us that some of them don't have no heart. They don't have no empathy. Them can't put themselves in your shoe. Want me just say a little while? And when they get you, especially the platforms to talk to you like when they do the artists and treat them like them and catch them in some little kind of like, sister, am I idiot? You see, them do it all the time. That's why I don't watch my program, especially the brown boy. I don't watch him. I don't watch him. Because they do not respect grassroots, bro. And those are the people who built him over the years. But they don't respect them.
Let them just try for
They're very condescending. They talk down to people. Them try to catch them in a car and look stupid. Not do that to the youth, them. If you feel like, say, the current situation in Jamaica where wealth and opportunity and the development of resources, the distribution of resources are concerned, if you think it's acceptable on any level, according to any human standard, bro, do you know that 70% of Jamaica still don't have running water? Even if they have pipes, they don't have water in the pipes. Did you know the biggest side hustle in Jamaica right now is a water truck?
Yeah, can I say water truck are growing and sell water for real?
Yeah.
Water truck and sell water.
Water truck
Right.
make more money than the man we are build house. The man we are working at a bank cannot make the money that the water truck man make in a weekend for the whole month. If he might work hard.
Right? Because the water truck I deliver water on my
So
yard
why
right
is
now.
it that the basic resources that the government should supply is not there? Okay, they talk about digital wallet and digital currency. You don't even have access to internet. A Starlink, me have a Jamaica, you know. Because no internet company down there is reliable. I've had Starlink over here and it never chip out yet. Unless current go here, JPS alone make me not have internet. All of that storm me have internet. Turn on my generator. You understand? So how do you want to move a country to a technological age and you do not have the resources in place? COVID teach you that. When school locked down and picnic can't go to school and they can't have no internet and no access to no internet because they don't have that. But you talk about digital currency. You talk about development. Show it to me. Show it to me.
Dr. Ledd, Dancehall hot seat. Bro. We learned tonight.
Yeah, man.
Bro,
We learned tonight.
trust me, Pizzo. Like, sufferation, brother. Sufferation and hunger will make you do bad stuff.
And it's all about we look at country. We look at country,
Yes.
we look at island. We look at island where we love. Jamaica and the culture.
You see the Jamaican media, that is why they fight the non-traditional media sources, you know. Because the truth is being told on the informal or the non-traditional medias. The social media, them little thing, yeah, them can't stand them thing, yeah. Because Jamaica, whatever they call themselves, they want to put out what they want to put out. Not what the people need to know.
So you have
That
to
makes sense to you?
give thanks to a platform like this.
Yes. Yeah, you have to give that. Yo, remember, you know, bro. Remember, you know. Say, if it wasn't for, let's say, social media, majority of us wouldn't have understood.
What's really going on.
Yes.
Which is right.
Take
Which is fact.
the most
Because
correct.
a lot of us not going to
Yeah.
go wait and say no.
Enough of we can't read, brother.
Research on them something.
Wait and say?
Research.
Yeah, a lot of us not going to research. A lot of us not going to go do
And
no
not
research
only
on
that, not only that, even if we research, the information is not out there. Them hide it from you. Because remember, you know, when you see the news in Jamaica, see, do you know that the news that can help the people never make it to the media? If you notice music, entertainment, you notice that the negative people, them always jump up quick and then last. Because that's what they're into. They're into propaganda. They see media sources houses them propaganda. Be a lie them tell.
Well, thank God to Dancehall hot seat. We got some loyal fans out there. They're gonna see this and they're gonna sit down and watch and hope they can spread word
in and learn.
tune in and spread the word out like how
Yeah.
Dr. Ledd trying to spread the word and you know what I mean? Try to see if you can get the community,
Uplift.
communities
To
in
uplift.
Jamaica to start do some upliftment
Bro,
stuff, you know what I mean?
how the community
Can't depend on the government alone.
they can't depend on the government.
Can't
The
depend on the
government
government
also, like I told you,
They play a big part of it.
they have to
Yeah.
create the means for people to move forward. Pizzle, if you go to Jamaica right now, if you buy a car, you'll be surprised what you have to go through. You hear me just a little while? You will be surprised. If you get insurance and fitness and road, the amount of headache and nothing is clear cut. You go one place, they tell you, hey, you need this, you go back with this, one different thing them tell you. Anybody at Jamaica can tell you, bro, me encounter this on countless occasions. I've been to banks and walk out, I'm like, this is nonsense. Yeah. But you want to go digital? I went to the airport, I was in Kingston. I think it was one of my trips last year. Last year, June. Was it my kids too? Right by where you do a TSA check, the ladies were taking people's passports and writing information from the passport in some big book like what they are police station. Am I making sense to you? And they just laying on the tables.
All right. So basically, it's a lot of issues that's happening in our island, right? We've been here for probably about an hour and a half talking about all the issues that's happening in Jamaica. Now, we need to find solutions.
Me just tell you the solution then. Me just tell you the solution. Me tell them already. Vote for policies, not parties, not colors, not familiarities. Vote for policies. Enact the change through your leadership. If leadership is not for the growth of the country cannot grow. It will grow informally. Like couple man hustle and buy a couple thing and do a couple of thing, but the formal growth and development is not possible without proper leadership. And if your development only benefits a subsect of the community or the country, I do not consider it development. Oh, you go have development that only benefits one class of people, one set of people, one community, one parish. What is that?
That benefit the whole Jamaica.
We need a holistic development plan. This is just like how we have no crime plan, we do not have a crime plan. Every time something horrific happens in the country, there is a curfew. Am I lying? Am I
Do
lying?
you think the curfew helps though?
Help what? Man, I did it curfew see him, bro. What we need is new laws and proper prosecution. Like I told you earlier, lizard family, enemy is the state, not cartel. Take no eyes off a cartel. If the state did value uno loss as a family, they would have prosecuted your case properly, so there would have been no loopholes. A lot of people don't want to hear these truth, bro. So leave the man, let him bask in his freedom. Stop worrying about what happened, how it happened, when it happened. Let him bask in his freedom. As far as the formal legal structure is concerned, this is a free man. Let him be free. Anyone who have a problem, take it up with the government and the court system. They blundered. Am I wrong?
Right.
They blundered. So let the man enjoy, let him bask in freedom, man. Yeah.
Dancehall, that's it. Dr. Ledd. Bro, it was a pleasure having you over here.
Yes, sir. I want love, man.
Forward come reason you do, I make you know everything what go on.
You can't know everything, man. I will leave it up his
I know there's a lot more. I know there's a lot more, you know.
Leap.
Yeah, man, it's a lot, man.
The
But
fans them go and soak in this a little bit, and you know what I mean?
man.
Hopefully, most of them will say, you need a part 2 of this. I mean,
well, let's
and
see.
hopefully a lot of them will send in some questions. We can ever talk to you again.
Yeah, man. Because like me saying now, people, if I was doing this, all right, the ability to articulate yourself is enough to utilize social media. You can say anything as long as you articulate yourself well, right?
Right.
But everything I do is for my people.
And all for the people.
Yeah. And when I leave this earth, I will leave this earth as a person who wanted nothing but the best for Jamaica and Jamaicans and our country and our brand, especially on the international level. I've traveled this world, bro, and see how powerful Jamaicans be. I told you before, I 2 times I go to Japan, brother. Imagine playing music for people who don't even speak English but understand every command you give them in a Jamaican dialect. Think about it, brother. You're in a place with 800 people, 1,200 people, and you're the only person of dark complexion. I'm the tallest person in every venue I go. When people look on Rasta, he's like God. They have never seen stuff like that. And they do not speak English, but anything you tell them in the Jamaican dialect, they understand. Can you see how powerful we are? Quebec, Canada. These people don't even speak English. Them come from Florida, they can't even understand what's going on. But they understand the reggae, and they understand the reggae dialect. What more do we want to know? That we have a lot to preserve? A lot. Who's going to do it? People who are silent and stay oppressed? No, man, you need people to change business.
You get along with Futa?
Futa? Futa is one of my favorite persons on the internet.
Wow. Okay.
That's it. Not only that, Futa is one of the people who are more established in this music thing that has showed me the most love. Whenever I share a stage with Futa Hype, it's always love, it's always joy. Always.
I think that's what we should do. We should see if we could get to talk to you and Foota at the same time.
Foota very intelligent, you know, brother.
Yeah, he is. Very.
You may consider some of his things controversial,
He is.
but he's really intelligent.
He
Most
is,
of what Foota say makes sense.
He is.
You have to respect. Yo, bro. No wait until people go and say, yo, boy, no saying great. Foota great. Just like I told you, Kartel great. They knew, they should have known that unless they treat Kartel case with care, he would have been free. So don't blame him. Him have a brain and him have him money. Him good. Him good enough. So like my problem for time, I don't get that.
Dancehall, that's it, people. I don't know it go. Dr. Ledd, when they are go all our vibes, I don't know it go. Big up the fans them out there, big up the people them out there, I don't know it go. It's a blessings, my boss. It's a blessing to have the year.
One love,
You
man.
don't know the thing go. You understand? Dr. Ledd himself. And I say him is a bad DJ, so y'all know it go. Not even a DJ, he's an entertainer.
Ah, okay, so correct.
This ain't even.
Wow!
You understand?
And about what part, right?
Dancehall, that's it.
Yeah.
I don't know what thing go. One more episode again. Out here. Boom.
Yeah, oh, no, no,